the Huracán and we're doing 7 laps, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so just like in the GT3, we'll let you go as fast as you want out there as long as you're doing everything safely and correctly. So just remember to be smooth, all of your inputs, smooth, you're squeezing the throttle, and we're not going to slam on the brakes, just firm pressure. Try not to make too many mid-corner corrections as well. Just smooth as fast.
Yeah.
And just make sure that when you're out there, make sure that you look across the corners for your apexes and for your exits, and just try to scan the whole track while we're out there.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you drive with the paddles in the other car?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to drive paddles in this?
Yeah.
All right, so upshift is on the right, downshift is on the left. These paddles are a lot bigger, and they don't move with the steering wheel. So, yeah.
Okay.
This car, we're going to be in 4th and 5th gear mainly.
Okay.
The GT3 was 3rd and 4th, right? So this one, we're going to be 4th gear 90% of the time. We're going to upshift into 5th on the straightaway, and then downshift back into 4th at the end. And I'll let you know when to do all these things, so try not to worry about it unless I'm instructing you to.
Yeah.
Right? And then for the mirrors are set up for me, so don't worry about any of the cars around us. If we're going to be passed by a faster car, I'll let you know with our hazards, and then I'll have my hand on the wheel.
Okay.
And if we're going to pass a slower car, we're going to pull up to their rear bumper about 3-4 car lengths away, wait for their hazards to go on, and I'll tell you which way is safe to pass them.
Okay.
During passing situations, my hand will be on the wheel, just resting, so don't let go of the wheel. It'll just be there just in case anything should happen.
All right.
All right, any questions or comments, concerns before we go?
That's it.
All right, let's turn the wheel 1 rotation to the right, and that'll straighten it out. Foot on the brake, upshift once, and then we'll get in line. All right. Watch the pole on the left, and then we'll pull into the box.
Okay. Stop in front of the box.
And we can put the car into neutral for now.
Okay.
We'll just have a trackside view.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think since last year I saw talk about the whole EXR series thing, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a startup. Might as well make use of it.
Yeah, that car is. I haven't driven that car on track. I really want to, but it's really quick around the corners.
Yeah.
It's not that fast down the straightaway, but yeah. Okay, I guess we're going in. Pull forward nice and slow, and then come to a stop right here. We're gonna wait for the track to be clear. I think the Porsche's pulling off, but let's just make sure.
Yep.
Okay, when you're ready, head onto the track, stay to the right-hand side. When the wheel's straight, upshift once, upshift again, and one more time into 4th. First corner, stay all the way to the left, close to the paint as possible. At the turning cone, bring it back to the right. Start squeezing the throttle, unwinding the steering wheel, very nice, and full throttle down the straightaway. Upshift, and start braking. Brake hard, downshift once, less brake, less brake, less brake, turn in, and now squeeze the throttle. Nice and smooth. Brake, wait for the turning cone, turn in all the way down to the paint again, look for your exit cone, and squeeze the throttle, unwinding the steering wheel. Full throttle down the straightaway, stay to the left, and brake hard. Less brake there, turn in, and squeeze the throttle. Get used to the brakes, stay to the left, and then touch a brake here, turn in, and squeeze the throttle out of the corner. Center of the track, and brake hard here, very nice. Turn in, off the brakes, look across the track. Don't worry too much about these cones. This is our most important apex right there. Squeeze the throttle, unwinding the wheel, and full throttle down the straight. And brake hard here, brake hard. Less brake, turn in. All the way down to the paint, nice and smooth. Squeezing the throttle now, back to the right. Squeeze the throttle, unwind the steering wheel. Up. And brake. Downshift once. Turn in, off the brakes. Squeeze the throttle. Nice and smooth, keep turning. And brake straight. Turn in, off the brakes. Down to the apex, look across the track for the exit cone. Unwinding the steering wheel and squeezing the throttle. Bring it back to the left. And brake hard. Brake hard. Turn in now, off the brakes. Cut across the paint here, cut across the paint here. Stay left. Off throttle, turn in, and now squeeze the throttle coming out. Center of the track. hard, brake hard, brake hard. Turn in, off the brakes. Look across the track for your apex. Very nice, very nice. Unwinding the wheel and full throttle down the straight. And brake hard here. Turn it all the way down to the paint. Start applying some throttle, nice and smooth. Back to the right, close to the apex, squeezing the throttle more, and full throttle down the straightaway. Up. And start braking. Downshift once. Less brake, turn in, and off the brakes. Squeeze the throttle. Stay to the right. Brake straight, wait for the turning cone. Turn in now, off the brakes. Squeeze the throttle. Unwinding the wheel, and full throttle down the straightaway. Stay left. Brake. Turn in now, off the brakes, squeeze the throttle, and then stay to the left. We're gonna have the LV come up on us, and we're gonna let him pass. So slow down a little bit. Slow down just a little bit. He's gonna pass on our inside. Okay, go ahead, track is clear. And turn it, look across the track. Focus on your apex there. Now start squeezing the throttle through here, unwinding the wheel, and full throttle down the straightaway. Brake hard. Turn in all the way down to the paint. Now start squeezing the throttle. Bring it back right, start applying more throttle. Use the full width of the track, and full throttle down the straightaway. Upshift. And start braking. Down once. Off the brakes, start squeezing the throttle now, unwinding the steering wheel, brake straight, turn in, off the brakes. Now squeeze the throttle, unwinding the wheel, and full throttle down the straightaway. Brake hard here, brake straight, less brake, turn in, very nice. Straight across, stay to the left, squeeze the throttle coming out of the corner, off throttle, turn into the corner, now squeeze the throttle coming out. Center of the racetrack, and brake hard. Turn in, off the brakes, look across the track. Get to your apex, very nice. Unwinding the wheel, and full throttle down the straightaway. Wait for the signals to pass, brake hard here. Turn into the corner. Squeeze the throttle now, squeeze the throttle. And back right. Alright, wait for the, keep going. Upshift, and we're going to pass on the left. Go. And start braking. Downshift once. Turn in, you're clear. Squeeze the throttle now. And brake straight. Turn in all the way down. Start squeezing the throttle now, unwinding the steering wheel, and full throttle down the straightaway. Stay to the left. And brake hard, brake straight. Turn in, off the brakes now. Nice and smooth, awesome. Straight through the chicane, stay to the left. Touch a brake, turn in, and squeeze the throttle through the corner. Center of the track, and brake hard. Turn in now, off the brakes. Look across the track for your apex. Start unwinding the wheel and throttling out. And brake hard. Turn in all the way down to the paint. Start applying some more throttle through here. Back right, a little bit more throttle too. Keep building up your throttle. Up. And brake hard. Down one. Turn in, all the way down to the paint. Now squeeze the throttle coming out, very nice. Brake straight. Turn in, all the way down to the paint. Start applying some throttle while unwinding the wheel. And throttle out of the corner, stay left. Turn in all the way down to the paint. Start applying some throttle through here. Stay to the left. And brake. Turn in, off the brakes. Squeeze the throttle coming out of the corner. And brake hard. Okay, and that was the end of our 7.
All right.
So we're going to cool this car down.
Okay.
So we're going to stay on the track, put it in 5th, and we're going to cruise around the track. We're not going to use any brakes.
Okay.
So we're going to cruise around at 50, 60 miles an hour.
Okay.
And through these corners, don't use any brakes.
All right.
That was an awesome job, man.
All right, thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, you were super smooth. I loved it.
Good.
I always love riding with a driver that's just smooth, man. Like,
first time I was here last year was got all the adrenaline and the nervousness around.
Yeah,
or out.
totally right. Yeah.
So it was, at least that wasn't quite as bad. Focus more on the driving.
No, you did an awesome job.
Thanks.
Super smooth. And just cruise through. You can stay on the racing line, just don't use any brakes.
Okay.
So here, just lift off throttle, let the car roll, and then go through. Yeah.
You guys do cool down laps now more than you didn't used to, right?
No, we always do cool down laps, but we only do cool down laps on cars that have drivers like you.
Okay. I was just curious, yeah.
No, because
remember that from last time, yeah.
if you see a cool down lap, it's because that guy was going fast.
Sure.
We usually don't do cool down laps for guys that are pushing the car but not like incorrectly. Like it really depends. Like I know these brakes need to be cooled down after you drove it, so that's why we're doing a cool down lap.
Sweet.
Like it was super smooth. Right through the center now. You were super smooth and you were doing everything right, but
Yeah.
7 laps of hard driving. This car needs to cool down.
I understand.
Yeah, and you get a free extra lap, but
Yeah.
it's slow.
Cool.